Hey everyone. Now I'm feeling a bit shitty today, truth be told, a bit ropey, got a cold, and that inspired me email before about what to eat to not get sick, basically. So if you got that email, you already know what it's about. If you didn't, then I'll probably be putting it up on the website soon on my blog, which is nutritry.com. And if you want to get emails like it, then obviously just sign up to them anyway. That's enough of that. But basically, what I just want to talk about is what to do when you're ill to kind of get better, nutritionally, but also kind of from a training perspective. So in the past, I've made the mistake, probably like most people, of not wanting to miss out on training, not wanting to get less fit. So you end up going out running, cycling, swimming, whatever it might be. Swimming probably the worst thing you can do is when you got cold, and you know, trying to keep your fitness. And I've done that to my detriment in the past, and it's ended up, once I ended up with tonsillitis 3 times in, like, I got it once, got rid of it, came straight back, got it again, nightmare. And you know, potentially that's very dangerous. Not only, well, not just dangerous, but it means you're missing out on, in that case, I think I had to have a month off to get myself right. So you ended up, instead of having like a week off, ended up having like 6 weeks off trying to get fit again. And I think that's pretty common. I was talking to a guy the other day in the gym who just started triathlon, well into it, wanting to do everything to get quick. And I was working with him, doing some nutritional stuff, and I'd not seen him for a little while, bumped into him and said, "What's been going on, Mike?" "Oh, been ill." "What's up?" "I've had shingles." So he then went on to tell me he just got cold, carried on training, working hard. He wanted to break 1:30 for his half marathon, which he nearly did, 1:31 or something. So he kept training and got shingles. That was it, 6 weeks out, 2 months out, something like that. So it's just not worth it. So today I'm sat at home trying to get myself better. So I got ill yesterday, didn't train. Not going to train today, I won't train tomorrow, I won't train Sunday, and I'll probably do something light on Monday, all being well. And it's difficult, it's really difficult to know what to do. On what day is it? Friday. So on Wednesday I could feel some slight symptoms, but I wasn't sure whether I was just being a bit of a pussy, to be honest. So, you know, looking for a reason not to do it, because it was a bit of a hard run I was doing, just 5 miles, but with 3 miles at a quick pace in the middle, and so, you know, I didn't really want to do it in some respects, but so you start feeling these symptoms, you think, oh, I'm being like, you know, I'm making it up. Anyway, I wasn't making it up, obviously, but I still did the session, and hopefully I'll get away with that. So yeah, my advice is not to train first and foremost until you feel that the symptoms have more or less gone, and then I think it's okay to do some stuff, but probably a good idea to monitor your heart rate whilst you're training. And for me, so my max heart rate is about 180, something like that, 185. So I would do, on my first session back, I'd probably just do something about around about 120, assuming all things being equal, not too hot, etc. So the heat obviously raises your heart rate, but so assuming it's normal conditions, about 120. And then over the next few days, I'd just gradually raise my heart rate up. Check my resting heart rate the next day, and assuming there was no big increase in the resting heart rate, then I would assume that I was recovering properly. So that's a key point. When you do start training, you should probably check your resting heart rate in the morning anyway, so you'll have an idea what it is. So mine's quite low, like 32 is the lowest I've seen mine, and at the moment it's more like 42, so that just shows that there's obviously something going on. And when it gets back to sort of mid-30s, early mid-30s, and I'll do something light, check my heart rate the next day, assuming it's not gone up to 50, then I'll think that, you know, I'm recovering, and I'll do something else the next day, and so on and so forth. Anyway, from a nutritional point of view, I think that the most important thing, assuming that your diet is good anyway, is to carry on pretty much eating the same, but certainly not trying to have any sort of calorific deficit. So if you're trying to lose weight, then you've got to scrap that when you're ill. Your body needs more energy to, sorry for wiping my nose there, but you know, bit of snot dripping down anyway. What was I saying? Oh yeah, your body needs the energy obviously to repair itself, so don't diet when you're ill. Just go back to, you know, just make sure you're eating sufficient energy. That doesn't mean from cakes and packets of chocolate hobnobs, although I must admit that I did have one earlier on. I'm feeling slightly sorry for myself, but yeah, keep the calories coming in, and that will help you recover better. So that's the first thing. Then the obvious things, eating, you know, continuing to eat lots of whole foods, vegetables and fruits and beans and all that kind of stuff. But then the other thing that I think is quite useful is to maybe put a focus on some prebiotics into your diet. So prebiotics are quite important to the health of your gut, and the health of your gut kind of is relevant to your immune system. So for that, again, vegetables, fruits, brightly coloured fruits, beans, things like oats, some seeds, stuff like that. But just Google, you know, prebiotics, and you'll find stuff there. So yeah, rest up, enjoy the rest. You know, I think that's important. You know, we get so used to training that maybe when you get ill, just enjoy resting, watch a film or something, and, you know, do a bit of foam rolling or bit of stretching or something, so you keep yourself active. But you won't get fat, if you're assuming you don't eat badly, and you won't lose that much fitness assuming you don't go out and wreck yourself, so you have to have a month off. Alright, cheers. Bye.